Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
All right, guys, welcome back. It is Sunday, January 2nd. It is NFL Week 17, formerly the final week of the regular season, but we have 18 weeks this year, extra game. We got a lot to get into today. As you probably noticed, yesterday did not happen. Your boy, oh my goodness, that could hardly even function yesterday. Up too late, too much booze, you know, the whole deal. It's New Year's. It was a great time. Yesterday was just all about being hungover, watching football, and moving as little as possible. So before we get into anything for today, we got a lot of recapping to do. We're going to recap Friday, which will recap the entire month of December. We'll recap the year, tell you who won season one, and then we will get into the locks for today. All right, so we're gonna do like we did last month. We'll start with last place, work our way up to first, build that anticipation, then we'll do the same thing for the year. All right, so coming in number 7, my boy Stevie Player Props. 25 and 40 on the month, down 20.95 units. He was 1 and 2 on Friday. At 6, we have Shawnee Sizzle. He was 1 and 2 on Friday, 24, 40, and 1 on the month, down 13.99 units. In 5th place, we have Spencer. He was 1 and 2 on Friday, 29 and 35 on the month, down 8.97 units. Our back-to-back defending champion has finally fallen. In 4th place, we have Vinny. He was 2 and 1 on Friday, 26 and 40 on the month, down 6.91 units. Now for the top 3 for December, start with myself. I came in 3rd. Not great, but respectable. 1 and 2 on Friday, 27 and 39 on the month, down 6.06 units. In 2nd place, I think this guy probably had 2nd place more times than anyone else this past year. Chris, he was 1 and 2, 28 and 36 on the month, down 4.87 units. Which means only one thing, our December champion, 2nd time, Wilk the Shocker. He was 1 and 2, 31, 34, and 1, up 1.32 units. So congratulations to Wilkie, closing the year out strong. Only person positive in December. Congratulations on the win. You deserved it. Now, this is what we've all been waiting for. Obviously, we want to know who wins December, but who took the year? Who was the best bettor in the group this past year? Again, we're going to start from bottom and go to top, and I think you know exactly where we're going to start. I'm going to defend myself a little bit here. I was not the worst in the second half. I was the worst for the year, though. 261, 381, and 2. Now, this is just impressive, and I was the only one to accomplish this feat, to go over negative 100 units. I was negative 106.65. There were 4 months where I was just terrible, tossed 9 units on that last day and lost. So, a lot of days I did that for the whole last week. But here's the thing. We're in the middle of a pandemic, all right? There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of outside factors. This year, your boy's going to be better. Don't you worry. Thank God these were not the only bets that I made last year. Else I not only would I not be doing the show, I won't be coming to you this home because I won't be living here. But 2022, mark my words, this is my year. Your boy is ready to rake. Coming in just ahead of me, my boy SPP. He was 271, 327, and 2, down 91.1 units. Fifth place, we got Wilkie, which is a little bit surprising. He was second place at the halfway mark. He was 246, 272, and 7 pushes, down 31.89 units. Quite a difference from Steve and I. Fourth place was our halfway leader, Spencer, the soccer god. Spencer, impressive record though. Spencer was 305, 269, and 4, down 21.37 units. Only person to eclipse 300 victories. And now for our top three. Vinny. Now, Vinny was only with us second half. Well, he might have been with us 1 month, maybe 1 or 2 months in the first half. Vinny coming in third place for the year. 197 and 247, down 16.13 units. I'm sure there's some salivating going on in a couple of households right now. Second place, we got Chris. Chris was 253, 251, and 2. He was down 14.09 units, which means only one thing. The season 1 winner. We will never hear the end of this. And you know what? Show's canceled. Love you guys. It's been fun. I'm just kidding, Sean. You deserve it. Shawnee Sizzle, the season 1 champion. Sean, you did it. You did it. You were 279, 305, and 2, down 1.94 units, which unfortunately means not a single one of us was positive for the year. Sean was darn close. I mean, there's nothing else to say but congratulations. Now it's time to defend it. We'll see. We all need to get better this year. I'd like to see us positive this year. We had 3 people positive at the halfway mark, and that went south. Some other things of note. Spencer, by far the most wins with 305 wins. Second place was Sean at 279. Sean also had the most losses at 305. The best second half was Vinny. Vinny had the best second half, finished third. The worst second half, I'm sorry. I wish that I could just take the bullet on this one, but it surprisingly was not me. Steve, you had a few rough months there. You had a few really rough months like I did, especially in the beginning of the year that I did. Yeah, I mean, Wilkie with the most ties. Wilkie with the most ties. 7 pushes. Unbelievable. Nobody else, well, Spencer had 4, which is still a lot, but 7 pushes. Unreal. So it has been a hell of a year. It's been a ton of fun doing this, ton of fun competing with these guys. I look forward to an even better year, more polished, better bets. It's going to be exciting, but you know what? It starts now. Now, we did make picks yesterday. I'm not going to bore you and go through all the picks we made. I'll give you the records, the picks counted for yesterday. Yeah, surprisingly, we didn't make a video and we all went 3-0 yes. No, I'm just kidding. But so we'll go through the records real quick. We'll recap yesterday and get into our locks here in a second. So Wilkie, our December champion, he was 1-2, down 1.12 units. Chris was 2-1, positive 0.74 units. Great start for your boy, 0-2-1. Kentucky pushed. They almost lost that game. That really pissed me off. Ohio State, couldn't cover 4 points. Got that field goal at the end. That was a dagger to the heart. And Ole Miss, they should have won that game last night too. The end of that game, they talk about it all-time tanking. But they missed a field goal to take the lead, and that's why they go for it on 4th down every time and don't kick field goals. Do what got you there, for the love of God. 0-2-1, down 2 units. I know, great start. Starts today. Vinny, 2-1, up 0.66 units. Spencer, 2-1, up 0.54 units. Shawnee says, season 1 champion, 2-1, up 0.44 units. And SPP 2-1, up 0.91 units. So it was a good day for the boys, for everybody but me and Wilkie. But we're on to today. So, oh man, a lot going on here. Very cool to see those numbers. I mean, disappointing. Disappointed in myself at least. But I'm going to be a smarter bettor this year. I'm not going to dump 30 units on the final week and lose all my bets. So let's take a look at the locks for today. Wilkie. He's got Eagles money line and Hurts over 39.5 yards rushing. Absolutely love that pick. Rams money line and Cooper Kupp touchdown. Like that pick too. Cowboys money line and Dak over 229.5 yards. I feel like that's Wilkie's bet. I mean, not gonna lie, I don't love it. I hate the Cowboys, but I hope you win, bro. Chris, he's got Eagles minus 4.5. Love it. This is a weird bet, but I love it. It's a little bit crazy. He moved these lines a little bit, but he's still getting this bet at even money. Falcons plus 21.5 and Jets plus 22.5. That's a nice bet. That's a nice bet, especially to get that at even money. And Tyler Higbee over 32.5 receiving yards. I'm going back to the well today. I think this is pretty much exactly what I had last week. Did not work out so well. I'm 100% on it again. AB anytime touchdown, Tampa Bay minus 9.5 brought that number down a little bit. Goddard touchdown and Eagles money line and Rodgers 250 plus yards, 2 touchdowns. Packers minus 9.5. I love them all again today. I love AB everything. First touchdown, anytime touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. I bet it all. Last week was his first game back. Give him a minute to ease in. I'm telling you, he goes off today. Vinny, Eagles minus 6.5. Bump that number a little bit to get juicier odds. Everyone's coming in at plus 120. Love it. Gronk anytime touchdown, Bucks money line. And the first scoring play of the game to be a Packers touchdown. I love that bet. Spencer, he's got Chiefs Bengals over 50.5. Damian Harris anytime touchdown. And Sony Michel anytime touchdown. Shawnee says, Colts money line, Jonathan Taylor anytime touchdown. Lock that one in. That might be the most sure bet of the day. Bucks money line, Ronald Jones anytime touchdown. That looks like a short thing too. Chiefs money line and I can never remember these guys' names because there's like 95 D Williams in the league. Darrell Williams, I believe, for the Chiefs anytime touchdown. Looks like 3-0 for Sean. Season 1 champ. Getting off to a hot start here. SPP. Bears money line, Montgomery anytime touchdown. Like that bet a lot. He moved these numbers a little bit. Cincinnati plus 16.5. Tampa Bay minus 9.5. And then Knicks plus 7. All right, guys. We bonus first basket pick. Not a lot that I love today. I'm gonna ride with my boy Isaac Okoro. The odds makers are catching on. He was always plus 1,000, plus 900. He's plus 700, which is still juice. And he is a first basket machine. Absolutely love this guy. All right. So, what are we going to kick off season 2 with? Well, figure we'll go something a little bit special, not just the standards, although maybe that's how we should start, but we're going to go with old Ezra again, the 7-year Ezra Brooks, which I absolutely love, strong as hell. And then we're going with, I'm not even sure how to pronounce this, Rangy, I think, but it is a New Zealand Pilsner from this super cool spot called Human Robot in Philadelphia. The place is amazing. The beers are absolutely incredible. Pretty much all they do is Pilsners, IPAs, and sours, and everything that I had there was phenomenal. Had probably the best Pilsner I've ever had in my life there. Maybe like probably a top 3 beer that I've ever had in my life. It was just absolutely stunning. So very excited to do this one today. Listen, today it's week 17. This used to be the end of the season. We got an extra week. That's something to be thankful for already. Oh, the Eagles better crush today. Eagles better absolutely crush today. And you know, I'm like in the mode now where it's like, okay, we got to win out and get to the playoffs and maybe win a playoff game. Where, you know, a few weeks ago I was like, just lose all your games and get a better draft pick. No, can't root for it. Sorry. All right. I know this is running long today, but this is like a double episode, supersized episode, if you will. All right. Not terrible. Not terrible. Okay. That's not awful. I can deal with that. Okay. All right, let's get this, boys. Beer's perfect. Perfect. I'm telling you. If you have a chance, Human Robot. If you see it, if you're near it, if you can get to it, do it. All right, guys. Do all the things. Follow all the social media accounts, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Let us know who you like, who you hate, who you tell you fate. You know, we always say, let us know who you were rooting for. Let us know who you were rooting against. I mean, trust me, we want to know all this stuff. We want to interact with you. Let's have some fun with it. We'll be back tomorrow. We got Monday Night Football. Game of the year for Sean, Steelers versus Browns. It's in Pittsburgh, though, I believe. So, Big Ben's last home game. Most likely, that is his last home game. But we'll be back Thursday to start it over again. We're going to keep rocking with the schedule for at least a little bit longer. I love you guys. Thanks for rolling with us for the past year. Season 2 starts today. Who's going to do it this year? Is anybody going to shock us? Can we get some damn people positive on their locks? Now listen, like I said, fortunately these are not the only bets that we make. We are degenerates, but my God, not a good look. Not a good look. So let's do the damn thing. I love you guys. Very excited for this upcoming season. Let's cash some bets.
And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you. I wanna thank you.
Yesterday, Wilkie, we'll go with December's order. I don't know what's fair, to be honest. We normally go with the month. We're gonna go with the